So the whole truth is right in front of you, no matter which snapshot you take, right? The whole truth is always right in front of you. I guess those are pine trees, pine needles, right? Pine. The whole pie in the spirit is spirit. Is the power. The whole pie is in the spirit. So those trees are upright. God told man to go and be fruitful and multiply and subdue the earth. So man built a fence right there to block the earth from overgrowth into that sidewalk, I guess. Pretty amazing stuff, to be honest with you, when you really sit down and meditate on this. Those actually pine needles are full of vitamin A. I think I'm gonna walk over and grab some of it. Just boil some pine needle, make some pine needle tea tonight. See what happens. I got an agent following me right there, wondering what I'm doing. So I got vitamin A right here. I don't have to go to the vitamin store. Those yellow flowers, I don't know what they're called. I don't know if they're called tulips, daisies, or whatever. Those little yellow flowers have vitamins in it. Grass is probably good for you. A certain kind of grass. Good for something. Gotta be good for something. Nitrogen, I guess. Everything, since you came from the earth, everything in the earth has some medicinal benefits for you. It's common sense. See, they don't want you to know this. They don't want you to use your common sense. You came from the earth. So all this other stuff right in front of you came from the earth. And so there's medicinal properties in everything in front of you. You might have to boil it. You might have to separate it and cut it. And you might have to squeeze it to extract something. You might have to preserve it. I'm not sure. I need to study all the different ways that you can pull stuff out of plants. That's pretty much what vitamins are, right? I know one thing. If you eat coconut oil, avocado oil, MCT oil, and extra virgin olive oil, a little bit each day or every other day, you're gonna see a big difference. You know that everything from the earth right over here could sustain you because these birds right here are sustained by it. And the squirrels and the other creatures over there. The seeds. You know it can sustain you. I'm gonna go over and grab some pine needle. I don't care what they got. Police will be like, the police will be out here just because I'm wanting to explore nature, you know. That's how backwards everything is. You can't even do anything in the natural with people going crazy saying, "What are you doing?" Grow my own, root that and turn that into a tree. make my own pine needle tree. Look at that. There's got to be some medicinal property in that right there. Before it turns into a pine cone, gotta be something medicinal or some use. Everything in front of you has to have some kind of use, or it wouldn't be here. And it was some kind of use for man, or it wouldn't be here, mankind. The reason I was sitting here is I'm wanting to build one of these little walls, and I was just kind of observing how they did it. They had a little capstone on the top. They separated you from the earth with the phones, with the computers, with the programming. Think about it. Man's programming his code, right? But all this is coded, and it's self-programming. It doesn't need to be programmed. Like they got like this fence. This little wall here they built. They probably put it in a CAD. They probably put it in a CAD machine and designed it and counted up the rocks and all. And they could have went out here and got some wood, got some free wood, and just put it down in the ground and made a wall without that brick. Probably might not have lasted as long. Or they could have just got some rocks and had them build up some rocks. This does look good, don't get me wrong. And it's probably, who probably did that was this hotel, right? Everything you need is right in front of you, and the truth is right in front. There's no scarcity. I want you to think about this for a second. I want you to think about this. Look at all them trees. What's the Bible say? The birds, they neither sow. Oh, the lilies of the field. They neither sow nor reap. The birds don't even have to plant. They just go gather. Hunter gathering. God made it really easy to hunt and gather. Look at all this. There's no famine in the land. There's a famine of truth, a famine of logic, a famine of common sense. That's what we got in the land. It's a famine of normalcy. Not normalcy. It's a famine of normalcy. Everybody's in like a fake reality. Yeah, that guy's got he's got an orange tag. I don't know what that means. One of the reasons everybody's in a fake reality, because instead of when they go home and go out in nature, you know what they do? Because I've seen them. They go right here. Instead of going home and going out in nature, sitting outside, they go over here. To the ABC store. People do this every day. They're so addicted to it. They do it every day. It's really sad. Every day. If you're addicted to anything every day, that's really sad. It controls you instead of you controlling it. The way to break any kind of cycle is do a 24-hour fast. It's not going to kill you. You really will feel better. Hunger pains are just habit. Most of the time, your hunger pain it's not even real, it's a habit. Free food right here on the side of the road. Free vitamins. You might not get full on it. You can get you some vitamins. There's some yellow flowers over here, and there's some purple flowers. And it's probably got vitamins all in it. You might not be able to eat certain parts. You might be able to eat the root or the leaf. Certain parts are poison, but you'd have to do the research. It's ridiculous how they've put everybody in a box and closed everybody off from where they're from. It's really sad. Somebody needs to start some kind of community program in every city where maybe people meet up once a week or once a month and go somewhere and find out what kind of plants they can eat. You know? I'm pretty sure vitamins in a bottle are hard to digest, and you probably, like I heard one doctor say, you only get 4% of the vitamin that's in that vitamin. 4%. You go buy a vitamin as a pill, and you only get 4% of that vitamin that's in that pill. Look at all these yellow flowers. I have got to look that up and see what it is. And find out what kind of vitamins. You've been lied to, people. You've been lied to. They're wanting you to be disconnected from reality, is what they want. The truth is always right in front of you. Truth is always right in front of you.